Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome. My name is Aiden. I am so happy that you are here. If you have not already subscribed, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, it would mean so very much to me. Today is a Sephora haul. This is kind of all the things that I picked up over the course of November and December. So there's quite a few. They had some sales going on. They had like Black Friday sales, I think, and then there was like, if you spent money, you got a 15% off coupon. So then I got that. And then they had 20% off a sale. So I got a little bit more than I probably should have, but I'm excited about what I did. Oh, and then they had like the 25 off of 75, which they do for Rouge. And then it was like 20 for VIB, whatever I don't know what all of the tiers are. I'm sorry. I've been Rouge for I don't know how many years now, a ridiculous number of years. Anyway, let's start with one of the things that I picked up. This is the Glow Recipe Watermelon set. This is the Glow Together with Watermelon. So there is the Ultra Fine Watermelon Mist. I really like this. I went through one of these last year. And then there's a Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask. I didn't realize I had already had 2 of these. So now I have 3. So I need to start working on those. But that was in the 20s, so it was a good deal. Then I also picked up a set of the Dermaflash Refills. I do this every once in a while. My plan was to do this once a month last year. I have not used it once a month. I think I've gone through maybe one of these since I got the Dermaflash. I don't do it very often. I don't dermaplane very often, but it is something that I want to do a little more often because I do feel like it does a really good job of exfoliating and kind of turning over cells and that type of thing. Then I finally got these. I have been looking for these for the longest time, and they came and they went, and they finally were on sale. This is the Peach Lip Balm and the Peach Lip Scrub from Too Faced. These are just, I don't know, they just really spoke to me. I really loved the peach line. I heard that they are discontinuing it, which makes me so sad, and it smells so good. That's what the scrub. There's nothing super special about them, but I just was glad to have gotten those. Okay, let's talk about perfumes because I bought several perfumes over the course of those 2 months. The first one that I got was Chance by Chanel, and this is the Eau Tendre, and this is the EDP. And I got this because a sophisticated lady here on YouTube, she sent me a sample of this, and I just absolutely fell in love with the scent, and I went, wow, this is one that I really need. So I still had that 20% off coupon, and I added this at the very last minute, like end of the day, after midnight, on the last day of the sale. It was one that had been just calling my name, and I wanted something nice and sweet and just beautiful. It's such a beautiful fragrance. It does have some florals in it, but it really is just fresh and fruity, and I love it. I just got the 1.2 ounce, so it's a very small bottle compared to a lot of other ones in my collection, but I was really happy to have gotten this one. Next up is Flower Bomb Midnight, and this one was like 40% off for Black Friday, I think, and I've started collecting all of the Flower Bomb. Oh, it's broken. I just barely opened it. Oh, that's such a bummer. Because I just took the shrink wrap off of it right now, and it's been so long. I don't think Sephora will exchange it. Maybe they will. Maybe I'll run to my store today. But oh, that makes me so sad. Yeah, we'll see. I need to see if I can find the little return slip. I think I should have it somewhere. So there is that one. I don't think this is as good as a lot of the other flankers, but for 40% off, I was excited to pick it up. But bottles are a big part of why I collect, so that one's really super disappointing. This one I used with my 15% off coupon. This is Bubble Bath by Replica. I just got the small one of it. I've been waiting to see people kind of talk about it, but I hadn't seen any reviews when I bought it, so not that I would buy the $130 full-size version, but I wanted to wait a little bit of time. Let's see. It smells nice. It is kind of bubble bathy. Let's see, what does it say? Comforting, clean accords. That's all it says. It's slightly bubbly. I like it. It's a nice clean scent. I can see myself actually like wearing it and enjoying it. Then the last fragrance I got was part of their sale, and this was the 20% off of clearance or their sale. So this is Skylar. This is their little, it's called the Perfume Palette. So there's a whole bunch of fragrances. There's Isle, Coral, Arrow, Meadow, Capri, and Willow. And I will be doing a review video on this, so look for that. That should probably be the next video that I do. You should see that one. I was going to film it today, but it's pretty dark out. It's really overcast and cloudy, and I know my videos always look a little bit brighter, but I don't know if I'm going to get through this one in time to do that one as well. All right, other things that I picked up, makeup. I picked up 2 of the mini Too Faced palettes. They were the cute ones. I really think, I don't know, Baby Light My Fire and Kitty Likes to Scratch, I just find super tacky. If you like them, I'm sorry. More power to you. I'm glad that you like them. I looked at them and I was like, I thought they were a joke when the pictures leaked. And I was like, those can't be Too Faced because they don't look cutesy like all of their other things. They just looked like somebody was doing a parody of Too Faced and was trying to make them as tacky as possible. But no, they're actually Too Faced products. So I was a little shocked. Anyway, I got Let's Play, and that's my jam. Let's Play is supposed to smell like bubblegum. I quickly opened them just to make sure that they were fine. And that's the only thing that I've done with them. This is what the shades look like. I do have powder on the outside and it's kind of stained a little bit. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell, but it does look like a little game console, which I think is cute. Not that I'm a gamer or anything. Okay, these were kind of a little lackluster. I am slightly disappointed. I mean, the pink shows up really well and I think that's my favorite of them, but the shimmers look a little patchy, which is weird, and so do a lot of the mattes. So I don't know if this is the same quality as we're used to in some of the other Too Faced palettes. Let me smell it. It's a very faint bubblegum, like the remnants, like if you've left out your Bazooka comics for a couple days, that's kind of what the smell is. So it's still kind of faint there, but it's not really prominent at all. All right, that's my jam, is the second one. This one is very lightly scented too. They are not as strongly scented as they used to be with their products, so maybe people complained and they made them a little less scented. I don't know. But this is what the color scheme looks like. I think it's really pretty. Hopefully this one performs better. Let's give it a swatch. Okay, this one performed way better. I was much happier with the way the swatches turned out. They were less patchy. They didn't feel quite as rough. This one feels quite rough still, but this is a much better formula by the touch than the other one, which I think is interesting because you would have thought they would be similar quality. I picked up this little set from Huda Beauty. I really like the lipsticks that I have from her. So this was the mini set, and then of course it went on sale like the next day or something. But I did use this. I was trying to get up to my 75. And this is what got me there. So you have 2 shades. You have Girls Trip, which is beautiful. Oh my gosh, I really like that shade. And oh, they do say power on them. I don't think you're going to be able to see that though. And then the other one is Interview. They're so tiny. That's the extent of the lipstick. And it's kind of a nice shade too. It might be a little brownie for me, but I might be able to make it work. These 2 I think I can actually go through because they are so small, especially compared to the packaging. But I really do like her lip formula. The ones that I have from her, I've really enjoyed. I got them back in March for Women's Day, and they were like buy one, get one free, and that was a great deal. Next palette, I have 2 more palettes after this too, is Pat McGrath. This is the Mothership, the small one, without any of the vowels. And this is Rose Decadence. In here you have 6 shades. I have not swatched this. I have not opened it. I was so excited to be able to get this for half price because that is the only way I ever get any Pat McGrath is when they go majorly on sale. Okay, so The 6 shades, let's see, hold this down here so you can see. They swatched beautifully. This one looks a little bit patchy, this one right here, but I feel like it's more my texture of my skin, and if I had swatched it on the other side, it might not be quite so funky looking, but they were beautiful. Oh my gosh. This shade felt a little rough, but it swatched beautifully. This one felt really super soft. I touched them and I was like, oh, this is why I love Pat McGrath. They are such beautiful shadows. I think this is a beautiful color story. This is one that I will really, really enjoy wearing, so I'm very excited to have this one. Next palette is from Laura Mercier. This is the Standing Ovation Cheek Palette, I think. Yes, Cheek Palette. And I got the Prima Ballerina Face Palette. So when this was on sale, I thought, you know what, I'm going to pick this one up too because they match, and I haven't tried a lot of Laura Mercier over the years other than like her setting powder, so I decided to try this one. Let's see, I think I might have room on my hand to swatch these, so we're going to swatch them. I love that there's like this ribbon across the shades. These are very pale. You can barely see that one in the middle. I think 2 of them are going to be really good blushes, the 2 really light ones. The other one, I think I can make this work, but I'm going to have to go in with a very light hand with it because it is more pigmented. They're beautiful though. I'm really happy with this one, and I can't wait to actually wear them on my face. All right, last thing is my last palette before the samples. All the samples are coming, don't worry. This is the Naughty palette by Huda. If you have watched my channel for any time, you know that I love Huda. I have a lot of her products. I have decluttered some of the lip products because they weren't as good for my skin tone, or I just didn't feel as comfortable wearing some of the shades. But I have so many of her palettes. My goal is to get all of them. And this one, when it came out, I knew I wanted it, and I used my 25 off of 75 to get it. There is some like liquid condensation on there. I don't know if you can see it or not. But this is what the palette looks like. I know everybody's grossed out by this shade up here, which is kind of weird. It's different. But I'm going to swatch some of the shadows. I'm not going to swatch all of them because there are a lot of shades in here, and I want to play with it a little bit. So we'll see. I'm going to swatch, I don't know, maybe 6 of them. 3 shadows, or 3 mattes and 3 shimmers. Okay, these are the 3 shimmers that I chose. And this one, oh my gosh, I was like, wow. Forgive the gaggle of geese that are flying above my head, but oh my gosh. This red, I barely touched it, and it's just like molten. It's amazing. It's unlike any shadow that I've tried from her before. The gold is one of the marbled shades, and then I did this one and this one. You know, we're going to do this one too because it just looks really interesting. And I'm not, oh my gosh, it's like one of those blue brown type shades. Also really pretty. So far, impressed. I am a little concerned with what I'm seeing as like liquid in the palette around the sides and stuff. And I think it must be coming from this weird shade. We're going to swatch this weird shade. Okay, it doesn't feel liquidy at all. That's so different. That's not what I was thinking. And it kind of has an iridescence to it. Right there on the side. That's what it is. It's unlike anything. And the beads I thought were going to be, they feel like they have some, they're not mushy. I thought they were going to be mushy. I don't know why I thought they were going to be mushy, but I did. So let's swatch a few mattes and then call it a day. All right. So I grabbed these 2, this one and this one. And here we go. Okay. Pretty good. They were very soft, especially those lighter ones. I think those are going to be really easy to blend and to work with, which is very important. I'm impressed with this palette. I'm really excited to play with it more. And like I said, I've liked all the Hudas that I've tried. I don't have all of them. Some of them I still haven't actually played with, like the neons, because this past year was just crazy and never got around to it. All right, let's talk about all of these samples that I got because there's a lot of samples. Here is the baggie. I just combined them all because, like I said, there was a lot of orders that I put in, and any ones that I could get like a extra free bigger thing, I added that too. And sometimes I will divide orders up so that I get more things because why not? Things are so expensive, might as well give me an extra little thing, right? So I have this Verb hair care set. So there is a clarifying shampoo, a repairing mask, and a sealing mist, which will be interesting. Caviar shampoo and conditioner. Here's another shampoo and conditioner from Better Not Younger. I was like, what on earth is that? A Briogeo scalp revival. This one makes me a little more nervous because it has coconut oil in it, but it's supposed to be a exfoliating shampoo. We'll see what happens. A Little Good Jeans. I love Good Jeans, so I'm always happy to get that. We have some perfumes too. We have a Flower Balm. This is just the original one. Clean Reserve Aqua Neroli. I have not smelled this one. I'm not sure. I don't think I have. I need to look through my things that I have put to declutter because I don't want to spray something that I know that I don't like. Keratis, there is a shampoo and conditioner in this bag. This was one of the bonus, like the offers, the beauty offers that they have. So I got that one. Another sample is from Guerlain. This is the Abelie Royale. It's a watery oil, which is not something I'm familiar with. From Toka, this is Julieta. And this is Tulips and Apple with Lily of the Valley and Amber. I can't remember. I think I might have a full size of that. That might be my one Toka fragrance. I got a mini from, this is the Dylan Blue for Femme, and it's just so stinking cute. I love the little mini bottles that they do. They do such a good job with those. That one I already talked about. From Wishful, this is the Honey Balm, which is a jelly moisturizer. I thought, you know what, I'm going to try it. I really like a lot of the other Huda, so let's try some of her skincare. From Replica, I've already talked about this. This was in a sample Saturday a while ago. Coffee Break, and then Givenchy or Givenchy Irresistible. These are both empty, so they're actually going in the trash next. From Sulwhasoo, this is a concentrated ginseng renewing cream, which is not something I've ever tried before. We have another one that I used up. This is her Burberry, her London Dream. Those are all ones that I want full sizes of now, or have bought full sizes of. From Jo Malone, English Pear and Freesia. We have from Dior, J'adore. Another replica. This is Under the Lemon Trees. I do have a travel size of that one. It is very lemony. From Clean, I have another Aqua Neroli, so we'll see what that one is like. We got from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is a Lash Brag Volumizing Mascara. This, I think, might be the tiniest mascara I have ever seen. It's super tiny. I don't know how much use you're going to get out of it, but we're going to try. And then Juliet Has a Gun, not a perfume. I have not tried this one, but I'm going to do a Juliet Has a Gun perfume review eventually. That's like one of the things that I have planned. Okay, so that was it for the haul. Lots of samples, lots of palettes, some really nice perfumes. I'm going to go try to return that Flower Balm. I'm going to go check like the return policy, see if it's still within the time frame. Hopefully it is. I will never not open a perfume. I don't know why I didn't open it before, but I will never do that again. So I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this haul, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.